and chai tea coffee day.
Yes, green tea plus coffee. Daniel likes it to be green tea Tuesday, but
I'm a green tea.
What did you get?
I'm a chai tea girl,
Oh.
but hot, and Nia's iced.
and I'm iced with a pump of vanilla and a pump of caramel. It makes like a creme brulee chai tea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fancy.
I'm a little fancy.
She's
She's
a
healthy.
little fancy.
Okay, so I'm gonna be the like lead person and
Yes.
ask questions and
Be
I'll
our liaison.
answer.
Okay.
So there's been lots of questions on my Chai Tea Tuesday videos and just in general pageant questions. So first one, each of you has to pick a favorite Miss USA, but it can't be one of us sitting here and it can't be yourself. You're like, I'm my favorite Miss USA.
I just really think that I did a good job.
Yep.
No one else cares.
No.
Okay, so I'm a little biased because I'm coming in with Shandy, but I loved Shandy because I think I related to her the most, and I think that you kind of, or for me, I kind of do that, like, I look at the actresses that I most like, and I'm like, that could be me too, and so Shandy was just, I thought was so bubbly and kind, and also authentically her, like, sort of fun, wild self. And so I aspired to be like that, and so I used her as a coach, and she helped get me there.
There you go.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, I am also gonna say Shandy.
Oh my gosh! The blondes gotta stick together.
You know, I mean, because in the same sense, but also I remember when I watched her, she was just so warm, and I remember her interaction with the host. In her final question, she was not nervous at all. Like she owned that stage, and I remember her like touching the host and like hugging on him, and I was like, "Wow,
She's so
that girl is
comfortable.
confident
Yeah.
and comfortable." But she has that sparkle in her eye.
She sure
and so she was my favorite Miss USA. And then when I got to Miss USA, I didn't know who the final judging panel was going to be. So then when I walked out that night, I looked down and I saw her sitting there.
She picked you.
Yeah, she picked me.
Yay.
But I was just like I never got starstruck by any celebrity. It was like only Miss USA's that I was starstruck by. And I was just like, oh my gosh, she's sitting there like looking at her.
She's
Hold it together, hold it together, Kristen.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
She's my fave. But there are so many. I love
There's
all
so
of them.
many. Yeah, no,
All
it's true.
the
It's hard to
Susie's
just
been
pick one.
I know.
And
we
I'm
love
gonna
Susie
say
too.
Shandy.
Oh,
Yeah.
love Susie.
We
Of
do.
course, Susie
We love you,
is
Susie.
We love
life
Susie.
goals because she is such a hustler, and she shows you that you can really make it in the entertainment field from this pageant platform. And so for me, because that's my goal, she was like inspo.
Doing it, done it, been there, done that. She's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say though, my favorite is Shandy too.
Shut up, Shandy! Where are you right now?
Killing it. We need her to be here.
Well, then we wouldn't have been able to choose her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Shandy, because if I look back at like Miss USA's and I was thinking of someone I wanted to embody on stage, it was Shandy, and
Whoa.
plus her figure is like insane.
Yeah.
Was insane and is still insane. Post baby is insane,
still.
and she just and
all around goals.
like her face. I mean,
Yeah.
and her and I are both first runner-up sisters.
Yes.
So we both got first
That's
runner-up
right.
Miss Universe,
Yeah.
and 10 years apart, which is like
Kind of cool.
kind of cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I like that.
Shandy, but then I
She
would
was-
say second, Kristen, because
Aw.
you were the first Miss USA I ever actually
You're so
watched.
sweet.
But I know I'm not
Thanks.
supposed to pick Kristen, but you know, but the
Well-
first Miss USA I ever watched was Kristen. So.
And mine would be Alyssa, because that was sort of someone that I actually met her in LA.
Yeah.
And she was just so confident and cool.
Yeah.
And I felt like she was doing things and owning the room. And now I know later that she's actually a little bit of an introvert, which I
yeah.
fully relate to. I'm an introvert.
Yep.
But she had learned through pageants, I think maybe, I don't want to speak for her, just how to put it on and how to own a room. And she was so good at that.
Right.
And so when I saw her in LA, I was like, wait, if that's what a pageant girl is, I want to be that.
Then I can do it too.
Yeah. I want to learn
Absolutely.
how to be that.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. We are going to kind of hop around on questions.
Yeah, girl.
So let's skip straight into Miss Universe 2016. We were looking up some pictures before we all sat down for Chai Tea Tuesday. So who are your favorite contestants?
Okay, so I have to say, on watching pageants, I of course watched Miss USA, watched our Deshauna shine. She is a competitor in every sense of the word, so we know she's gonna own
gonna
it.
bring it.
Just get that out there. And then I got to judge Miss Philippines, and yeah, secret. But Maxine is amazing. She has a very like commercial, likable look and personality, and then she brings it on stage. So those are obviously those are like my biased opinions.
Yep.
But unbiased, like just from pictures and like watching the girls, Miss Brazil is probably the biggest like standout to me because she's a little different. She's got the big curly hair.
Yeah.
She just looks fun and sassy in her style and personality. So that's my one unbiased opinion is Brazil.
Yeah.
I get you. I always have biased opinions. I'm like, USA all day, every
All
day.
day. We all are
cheering for
USA number one,
Yes.
obviously.
Yes. I also kind of have a biased opinion for Iceland, who I feel is like kind of smooth and like sailing right in the middle, but she could surprise everyone and just slay it.
She's kind of that consistent.
Yeah, but
Because
gorgeous.
you were at Miss Iceland this year.
I just
judging.
Iceland, and I just think she's been trained and prepared so well. So I can't wait to see if she makes it. I mean, there's 90 countries or 90 plus, right? 98 or something like that. So who knows? But I think she'll do well. But I'm like all about the Asian girls this year.
Yeah.
All about it.
Thailand, Malaysia, China, Korea.
Yeah, bang it. Yeah.
These girls are killing it. Indonesia.
I totally agree with you about the Asian ones are so beautiful, but Malaysia is my standout for sure of all of them.
Of everyone.
Wow, every photo,
Yeah.
she looks like a doll.
Yeah.
But not a doll like in that cold way, but she has a doll face, like she's beautiful and sparkly and warm and magnetic and looks so sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I want to be her friend.
Yes.
She is beautiful.
Wait, one more standout for me is Australia.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna
you guys
say-
are talking about her.
She literally looks like a Victoria's Secret
Yes.
model. Like I saw a photo of her and thought on my feed, like she came up under my Discover, and I thought it was one of the Victoria's Secret girls, and I was like, who's
She
this
needs
new
to.
VS model?
Right.
So
But she's
she's
a
gonna,
Secret girl.
yeah,
Yeah, she
Love
has
that.
that classic look, and I feel like her hair is warm.
yeah,
And it has like, it's brown, but it has golden tones too, and then her
Yeah.
eyes are like crystal blue.
Yeah.
They're piercing.
She's gorgeous.
She's really good.
Heading over to the Latinas, I love Panama.
Oh, yes.
Panama and Spain.
Yes.
And I have to throw in Colombia because
Colombia.
she are the most beautiful people in the world from Colombia because
Seriously?
every
I think so.
year they just show up and bring it. And
beautiful.
I like that it's been like the last few years really different. Like Paulina and Ariadna look very different, and now we have this new Miss Colombia, and I just think they always are so strong.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. She's gonna
be a force
so
to be
well.
reckoned with.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
absolutely.
Colombia is really fierce, which I love, and I feel like the women from Latin countries are usually fierce. So what I like about Panama is I feel like she has this soft feminine energy that kind of balances that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. While
Yeah.
still being like ridiculously gorgeous.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah.
Speaking on that, my like favorite thing about a Miss Universe, just for me personally, like I love the Jen Hawkins types Miss Universe and the Pia Wurtzbach, where you're this stunning beauty and you're a model and like there's no debating that, but you also are an ambassador and you like just carry that energy of warmth and love. And so that's what I'm sort of looking for on stage. Like all of these are there 90? They're fierce.
something.
Yeah, they're beautiful, but you've also got to have exactly what you're saying. That other little like make me connect with you, make me look up to you, make me know that you're going to be good in hospitals and working with kids and doing all the things you
Which
do.
is why I think what you're saying about Brazil is going to really make her stand out.
Yeah,
like
I
I
love
can
Brazil.
see her actually doing the job
Yeah.
and doing a really awesome job, and people
She
being
seems
drawn
like
to
an
her.
energy. Yeah, an energy for sure.
Like she's going to make people feel better about themselves, which is what the job is all about.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yes.
Yay! Those are our top picks.
Top picks.
So
They're
far,
good picks.
it's only been what 4
Oh my
or
gosh.
5 days that they've been
And
there.
we haven't seen all the photos. We just
yeah.
We just used
scrolled
Miss
through a
Universe
hashtag.
2016 hashtag, so
Right.
I'm sure that there's girls that we're missing.
Yeah, absolutely. So girls, post more photos so we can see them.
and use the hashtag Miss Universe
So it's
2016.
yes.
Can we get this trending?
Yes.
Because I want to know exactly who this year's girls are.
Yeah.
Get that going.
Okay. And this is kind of like I didn't warn you guys about this, but just like any random or like fun story from when you were competing Miss Universe, whether it's embarrassing or like hilarious or weird or uncomfortable. You know, you don't have, if there was a girl that was crazy, you don't have to say her name. You know, just like, oh, this one girl said this or did that, or you know, nobody will know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Share a story. Anybody? Thank you guys so much for watching, and cheers to Chai Tea Tuesday.
Yay!